Hello, welcome to my video. My name is Girish. Today we are going to talk about the latest IPO which is going to come into the market next week, which is the Happiest Mind Technologies Limited. About the company, this is a Bangalore-based company promoted by Mr. Ashok Soota. Mr. Ashok Soota, many of us know about him. He's the one who has driven the business to whatever it is today, in a way, along with the other promoters. I will not take their names out now, uh, of Wipro, and also later co-founded Mindfree Technologies. Now, going by the track record, we feel a little bit confident in what is yet to come from the company. Also, as I said, the numbers always have to add up to what it is. Only then it'll boost the investors' confidence. Now, about the company, what it does, it is mainly into the digital space, wherein it is into robotics, it is into cloud, it is into infrastructure security, it is into the absolute fields where one needs to bet for the future. And also it has a very diversified client base from industry to FMCG to media to entertainment. It such a edutech even, so such a diversified client base will also give you a confidence that it is going to be in the business for a very long time. It's going to be the market for a very long time and for very good reasons. Now, about the company, what it does is also it has a very good reach around the world. It has a very good global presence in the US, the UK, Australia, and the Middle East, and few other places, if I may have missed. And so, since it has such a global presence, we need to also understand that there are pros and cons of that. So one needs to consider on that as well. Now, coming to whether we should actually invest in this IPO or not, it is always a personal decision where we have to see whether the company is actually going to fare well or not. Yes, also the past performance will always give us an idea whether the company is going to do well in the future. However, it does not uh, give us a very clear picture, or it cannot certainly say that it's going to perform. It has to be run in the proper manner. Yes, we do understand that Mr. Ashok Soota has done fairly good in the past. Also, we expect him to do in the future as well. However, once the IPO is out, the dynamics of the whole company will all absolutely change. The promoter stakes, then the second largest stakeholder of JP, which is JP Morgan, is also going to reduce. So that again will give us a little not so confident, negative boost, or not so confident to the actual investors. However, now looking at the kind of technology the company is betting on, the kind of space it is going to actually have, the wide client base, diversified client base it has, it is always showing a positive signs. Now, we can always say that there are multiple companies. Yes, there are also multiple companies. However, one has to be a way ahead of its time so that it can reach the goal fast. It can boost the investor confidence much more than normal. Yes, this is one company where we feel that yes, it has that potential to do so. Now, coming and discussing about the pros and cons, I will give you a quick picture. Now, looking at the pros, I see that it has a global presence that is absolutely wonderful. It is into the technology that we need required for the future, especially the robotic processing, the cloud, and etc. It is absolutely something we require for the future, and it is going to be the future. That is what I very certainly feel. Uh, so let us see how, apart from that, it has the consistently growing year on year, which also gives that we see, being a long term investor, we always do not expect some short term gains or immediate gains. We have to look at the long picture. We have to look at the overall picture from 30,000 feet above if required, and slowly come down to the ground level to understand where it is going to span out and how it is going to fare. So in that manner, it is going to be very good. That is what the positive. That is how it looks. However, we see the cons as well, wherein since it has a major revenue source from the U.S. market, which is 77.5% of its revenue from the U.S., which again does not give us confidence, because there are always rupee fluctuations, currency rate fluctuations, there are trade laws which are going to change from time to time, and very importantly, Mr. Trump, we never know what is being up to, or what is he going to be up to. So that again, since it's a major lifeline for the company, if anything goes wrong there, we might be in soup. So that is something we need to consider. Also, when we see that the IPO size, which we see, it's only 10% which is available for the retail investors. So not many of us are going to get the lots that we subscribe. However, it is a good one we can always bet on. So let's see how this fares, and really hope that this will actually be a multi-bagger the way the company has been till date, and how we feel that it's going to go further. We really would be happy to see that investors actually make good money out of this. However, as we always say, one has to invest on their own potential. Do not invest more than what you can. Do not go beyond your limits and start to invest. Always have a risk capital. Ensure that if anything goes wrong, you always have a backup. And always do not just rely on a single person's opinion or anyone. You have to make sure that you have the right knowledge. You're understanding what you're investing and how you're investing. Only then make your investment. So I really hope this video was absolutely helpful to you. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. That would really encourage us. Thank you and happy investing.